So they're finally, except they disappeared immediately afterward. I want to see if there's anything up. Actually, you know what is up is my desktop audio for some reason. Because I was probably recording footage for something else a while ago, last time I used OBS Studio. I'm going to turn that down a little more even. And that should be good. Okay. So, I'm back. I didn't stream the last couple of weeks because of me just being bad at scheduling things, basically. Been a little bit of a disaster area in that regard. And there were also a couple of cases. Of course, there's been Activision wow, I'm saying my words properly. Activision Blizzard related boycotts and walkouts and everything because, of course, that whole situation has exploded. So that has caused me to put Crash Wrath of Cortex even further on hold, and I know that that's not exactly a new game, and in fact, I don't even know if, like, all the rights are held by them. I know that Activision owns the rights to the Crash franchise. It's about as close as I can get, and solidarity and all of that, so for that reason, that's going to be on pause for a little bit. I will probably be seeing about just doing something else on the Wednesdays for now. So if anybody here was really interested in seeing the depths of depravity of that game, you are going to have to wait a little bit. Although I will eventually get to it. You know, I will eventually finish it out. But let's watch a little bit of DK rap. And yeah. Rareware really loved that thing with, like, having models at different scales for no good reason. DK doesn't even have a get bigger power, of course. I forgot about that static thing. This Kong is a fucking disgrace. Everybody remembers that post, I'm sure. Lanky Kong is great, come on. Just incredibly silly. Especially for reasons like that. I am not sure what Rareware was on in the 90s, but their games were inspired by something, that's for sure. Well, yes, that's absolutely true. Oh boy, there's some shit in quite a few of these games. That Chunky Kong sound is great. That oh. Hey, remember in Smash Melee where they censored that to one heck of a guy? Okay, that's enough. Shut up, guys. So I also want to point out that getting this going took a surprising amount of effort on my part at first, because I was initially trying to run this through BizHawk, which uses Mupen 64 Plus as the core. And I ran the ROM through the randomizer, now that it is no longer just using a Lua script. And I tried to load it in BizHawk, and it was just like, no. And so I was like, okay, maybe the seed got fucked when it got randomized. I randomized it again, still nothing. Went to the dev branch, did it again, third time, no loading whatsoever. Like, it attempted to, but it just froze at a black screen. So I think the issue really is just that that core is not good with this game compared to Project 64 or something. And I'm running this on Project 64 right now, and I was like on the brink of, oh shit, I have to cancel the stream again? I don't want to do that, because I thought I was out of options, but I realized, oh yeah, I have another emulator installed. And that's the end of the story! Let's get into this. And we got us a nice fast load here. Right, C buttons are on my D-pad. Alright, so it's D-pad left and right to switch Kongs. Up and down do nothing. Oh right, my Z button is over on the L2, not the R2. You can tell, I've played this in a bit. Ooh, this is the Angry Aztec lobby. Turn my camera around here. Can we see how many bananas old boy needs? Oh, just one? Okay. I thought for a second that the level order was not randomized. Maybe it is. Quit your belly aching, buddy. Also, you can see that we are starting out with all of the moves. So, actually, that reminds me. I can throw oranges. I can get hit in the face by my own oranges. That is fantastic. I love the fact that somebody at Rareware decided that that needed to be a feature. That you could just hit yourself in the face with your own thrown oranges. Brilliant. Speaking of brilliant, I believe that that's not a banana for Diddy. I believe that is actually for Tiny Kong. And of course, it's very hard to tell. Until you realize, oh, is that like the only person who can... I forgot how my controls work. The answer to that is with oversensitivity when it comes to the left stick, apparently. Well. Alright, so that needs Chunky Kong. Probably needs him to pick up a rock of some variety. Why do I keep trying to go out to the tag barrel? I don't need to do that. It's going to take me a bit to get used to that new feature. Which also means that whenever I go back to playing this, you know, the regular way, unrandomized, if that's ever a thing that I should choose to do for some reason, I will not remember. I will remember. I will not remember that that's not a vanilla feature, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so they need me to kill some bees, I guess. The bee problem is getting real bad around here. That's it? Oh, that's some performance. I love it. That's right, it's Z and C button left to disable those, because that's a control choice. Is there anything else I can activate in here, or am I just up shit creek when it comes to this thing? Or, you know, having to get it right, I guess. The Z and L and C button left thing is really funky. That's just sort of a Rareware control trope, but obviously it barely made sense on the N64 controller. Oh boy, Big Bug Bash. This is everybody's favorite, I'm sure. Barely made sense on the N64 controller. Does not make sense on a PS4 controller. Actually, nothing made sense on the N64 controller. Let's be honest with ourselves. That thing was weird. In fact, the whole of the N64 era is weird, really. The world's worst WarioWare. Oh, it gets even worse than this, my friend, but you know that. Timing landing this is like a joke, by the way. A really, really bad joke. I don't particularly want to do that. I have the randomizer settings set up so that way I only need half of what I usually do in order to proceed through any of these levels. So the less time I have to spend here... Oh, hi. Thanks for the hint that I didn't read. Oh no, Wrinkly Kong died of old age after DKC3, which is like literally what she says when you first find her in the actual DK64, is that she died of old age after DKC3. However, Cranky Kong is still alive because he is pretty much immortal, I'm sure. There's this bit that comedian Louis Black did a long time ago, and he basically just goes that one of the things that he's learned throughout his life is that the good die young, but pricks live forever. And that seems to be bearing out in this franchise, that's for sure. Alright, so here we gotta match the shapes. Don't throw the pots because they explode, probably. Actually, you know what? Let's see what happens. Yeah, it exploded. Thankfully, it respawns, but... You know... They can't be too evil, I guess. Until Beaver Bother happens, at which point all bets are off. Like, someone probably thought that that was a really good idea. And first of all, they were fucking wrong! And second of all, it doesn't even control good. Like, you know, if you're gonna make a really terrible idea, at least make it work. Right? Then again, Rareware had kind of become Nintendo, you know, among Nintendo devs, kind of a cash cow at that point, I feel like. So they were just like, we don't have to do work here anymore. We can just sandbag and repeat, like, 70% of Banjo-Kazooie and re-repeat it. But of course, we do get some lovely, banana out of the deal. I had a banana earlier today. Bananas are pretty good. Yes, that is something that was added in by the randomizer. Right on the D-pad, yeah, shut up. You go to the next Kong in order, according to the regular tag barrel loop, and left on the D-pad goes back. Nice and simple. With none of the weird glitchiness that something along that line had last time I played one of these. Absolutely. The people who made this randomizer clearly are devoted to making this like a legitimate game, almost. Like, as close as DKC... DKC, shh. I mean, I guess it is sort of a DKC game, right? It's about as close as you're gonna get in this era. In that case... you know, somebody was really devoted to making this as close as you could get DKC 64 to being a real game. Alright, you don't need to move so slowly while you've got the bazooka out, DK. This is not a sneaking mission, Snake. Etc. More Metal Gear Solid jokes. Alright, let's get some health back. Actually, you know what? We'll switch Diddy Kong in. As this whole building is, for anybody who's not DK, this is, of course, where we would normally find Tiny Kong if we were not randomizing this. There's also a banana balloon here. Okay, I forgot what that texture was for a second. It's a Diddy Kong balloon. Balloon barrel, pardon me. Speaking of balloons, that shooting is something I'm bad at. That's for sure. Oh, and here we are in DK. Let's switch over to our buddy Chunky Kong here instead. Okay, they're not impressed with that. Some oranges will show them what's what, though. That's about the extent of my musical talent, so... Alright, so here we got these statues that open up and enemies clip into the world. They also all drop us melon slices, so this is gonna be super easy. Wow, we're just getting just basic claptraps, no tooth drops. I hear something respawning outside. No, you. Alright, so this part of proceedings is done for us already. That's nice. underwater controls are as blocky as you would expect out of an N64 era platformer. Hey. Alright, so I guess this is going to be solved for us already? Hey, I don't need to be... Yeah. I mean, I guess we can do this if we... No, we can't! Huh, how about that? Oh, well, okay, I don't have the sniper scope yet, strangely enough. I may have to actually buy that at some point, then. However, I do have both the ammo upgrade. So far, I believe that is the only upgrade that I don't have yet. And I have this on a thing where I have all the upgrades to start with. So... that's weird. That's extremely weird. I mean, I'm sure it's just a minor oversight, but it is still very, you know, gonna get you out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, okay. Everything except for one thing. Oops. Ah, yes, this one's fun. There's a chunky balloon in here, that's weird. Just shoot the vulture until it gets so small that it drops a banana. This is how they harvest bananas in real life. Probably. Doesn't even get an effect when it falls into the water. Amazing. And there's one of those that we're going to continue to ignore. Continue to ignore? Well, I guess I didn't mention it. Oh no, there's an arena pad here. That's another thing we don't have to do in this randomizer if we don't want to. And to be honest... Excuse me. They do absorb quite a lot of time. get some of these green bananas. Hey. Am I still tiny? I mean, am I still small? Rather. No, I was not. That's because I hit the wrong button. I'm doing this real good. Oh, that's a funny, funny glitch. I assume that there's, like, not much to be done about that one. Yeah, what we're looking for, there is a very small hole in the wall over here. And there is not much of a good camera angle, that's for sure. There's some pretty big watermelon slices there. He's just unable to move. Actually, you know what? While I'm in here, I want to try something real quick. Wow, I was not trapped. Amazing. Game didn't glitch out very much at all. Wow. I'm almost impressed. That's a pretty big almost, but there it is. I admit, I was actually almost hoping the game would break just because it would be funny. Alright, so let's do this one, because this, I saw the thing first, that's all. Take a big rock, put big rock on boulder switch. I'll jump on it first, I guess. You go normal sized, and this is indeed for Chunky. Wow.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Ooh boy, yeah. This can be a little bit rough. Sounds pretty simple, but you will sometimes get a bunch of dudes coming at you, and if you get hit once, that's it. The minigame is over. Just like that. Like, somehow we just barely missed that one, but... Hooray! Well done. Yep. Give me that health refill. Yeah, that one we did pretty easily, but there was that one little bit of weird blind spot there. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure you have a somewhat faster rate of fire in that minigame. Also, those teeth really did not want to comply. That's quite unfortunate. And it's a bit of a minor issue. When you spin through them, though, they just crumple and fold. Which is something that teeth probably shouldn't do, but... you know... when they're disembodied from the animal that has them in the first place, that's already pretty weird. More or less, yeah. Also, hooray, you can switch in first person, and you can try to do this. Yay! Crud. Get back on the... there we go. That's right. Here comes the teeth. Until they time out, I guess. Alright, let's go take that heal real quick. Anyway, we don't have to, so no, we're not doing the beetle race. there's nothing really to do with... Well, there's things to do with that, but I don't want to. One of the nice things about this is that... Well, about any of these 3D platformer collectathons, is that you never had to actually get everything. You just unlocked very strange secret endings if you did in a lot of cases, and sometimes you didn't even get that! No true final boss or anything for these games. And it wasn't even like a Metroid type of thing where you had an easier time because they were power-ups. There's obviously some, but they're not just scattered around the levels. And we have, air quotes, all of those, so... Okay, this place doesn't have any switches on it. That's... I don't remember how to activate that. Does it require you to fly through the thing on the top of the totem pole? I guess we'll find out in a bit. But for now, I suppose just remember that this is a place that exists. Ah, Space Station Silicon Valley. What a game that is. That is one... Well, first of all, I have an actual cartridge of that. I bought that a while ago. I had it when I was a kid, and I really loved it, and... I think when my brother moved out of, like, over 15 years ago, he took a cartridge with him. I do not remember. But... I bought one... I'd say the last time I was able to go outside, but that's not quite true, although honestly, the pandemic thing has been so long that any amount of time feels like that. Really great game, by the way. Oh, thank you for the sub, Tab. How are you doing? How's your cats, I guess. There we go. How's your cats? That's all I got for now. Ate like 10 Twix bars. Oh, that's this is what regret feels like. That about scans, because, you know, it sounds like a good idea at first, and then you find out. First you fuck around, and then, yeah. So, Space Station Silicon Valley is a game that I am incredibly bad at. There's a lot of parts to Space Station Silicon Valley, though, that are just a little bit strange. Like, one thing that I was never able to hash out properly as a kid, and figured it out a couple of years ago, is on one of the later levels in the first set. I think the level Rat-O-Matic is what I'm thinking of. There's an area where you have to make a jump, but you don't have anything that can jump. So you have to use the fox and have it use its dash teleport thing that, you know, the game calls a teleport, but is more of a dash, to get across the gap. And obviously it doesn't proc as soon as you hit the button, it has a wind up. So you have to hit it and you have to start moving and get off of the edge of the platform and time it just right so that way you air quotes jump across this gap. It's like, that is some ROM hack shit. Oh, absolutely. It is a fantastic game. Even with me being like, this is terrible. And there is the llama's moldy old banana. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate it, I guess. Oh, banana. Don't eat that one, DK, especially... Then again, you probably shouldn't eat any of the golden bananas anyway, I mean... Again, just think about the things that would happen to your teeth. Ah, yes, jetpack controls, which are magical, by the way. Oh shit, that would be fantastic. That I actually kind of forgot about that for a second, but I remember that when I was a kid, and that was just like I had this big moment of disappointment, like, why is my game broken? Oh god, that just unlocks this doofus. I don't want to deal with this. At the jet barrel, yeah, fantastic. I don't want to do that. Space Station Silicon Valley. I don't know. I'm going to assume, as it was a DMA design game, and Take-Two Interactive published it, I believe. So I'm going to take a guess. DMA design, of course, became Rockstar North. So I'm going to take a guess that they have the rights to it. Which means we'll never see it. And even if we do, we won't want to give money to it because, you know, fuck Rockstar North. Which again is kind of sad because DMA Design used to be a really good company back when it was owned by the Scottish people. Steve Hammond and all the others. You know, back when it was still DMA Design. In, like, the 90s. Also, wow, what a jerk. Just walks up to me and does some damage. Yeah, I mean, that is true. That's a distinct possibility because... And on top of that, speaking of Spyro Reignited, I don't know how much of a hand Insomniac had in that off the top of my head. Other than, you know, handing the rights over to the companies involved with making that. So, I mean, there's that part of things, I guess. Alright, so what do we get for our garbage WarioWare here? Yeah. Right, teetering turtle trouble, yep. feed the snakes watermelons so that way they get distracted from the delicious-looking turtles on their tails. Also known as rotate the stick and mash B. Alright. That is perfectly fine, Mark. You take, go ahead and take that DRB. You're just playing a minigame that doesn't make sense. I sincerely do not understand this, but that's okay. Lovely camera angle, by the way. That's not right. It's Z and C down, not Z up. Oh boy! I mean, I guess at least it draws the photos properly, but also, because certain emulators used to not do that correctly, but on the other hand, hitting these, this is just like, okay, hey, we made banana balloons, but they're worse. And also because of this grotesque amount of lag doing that. That, by the way, is more than it actually is on the console. So we have to sit here for, like, a million years after each shot, where you can see that, you can see the damn thing in the shot, but because it's not centered enough, it doesn't count. This is like the worst knockoff of Pokemon Snap you could ever get. And we got that in like 5 shots or something, I don't remember. I don't even care anymore. Oh, hi, Lanky's Blueprint for some reason. Yeah, so they pretty much just put banana porters in this area, basically just to permit them to get away with more malicious level design and be like, no guys, it's okay, we put banana porters in, and classic 3D platformer level design. Am I right, folks? hear the chompy, chomp chomp in here. Well, time to go investigate the other snoring llama. Can't do something to wake that nerd up. Well, first we can get a heal. You get the snoring continuing inside the tag barrel. That's always fun. Alright, so I guess we're gonna want to go find another... That's a lot of oranges. Alright, so that opens that. That's not what I was looking for, but okay. That's useful, I think. Actually, that's a free golden banana in a little bit, so that is definitely... I'm assuming maybe there's a bongo pad around here somewhere? Hey, banana metal. Excuse me. Yeah, same to you, buddy. However, that somehow turns the lava into regular water. Don't try this at home. And we can go... down here. Into the hole in the wall. Nothing to do here, just get a banana. Oh yeah, and switch to Lanky Kong so that way he can shoot some balloons. I guess you can also get a banana. Get the damn balloon, come on, mate. You're better than this. No, I'm not. I am not better than that. I am worse than that. That pops down some vines to let us get a couple of coins and a banana bunch. I don't know why that's necessary or why they have to give you the fanfare for it, but you know what? Okay, sure. And now we get a puzzle, I guess. Hey, look, it's another... Oh, banana. And here's the thing where... I guess it's more irritating if you can't see colors the way they're set up here. If you're colorblind in, like, probably any way, this will be a bit more of a pain. But more to the point, we get stupid sound effects. And you have to match the stupid sound effects. So, of course, if you're deaf, yeah, have fun with this at all. But, I mean, game design for any degree of accessibility is kind of a new concept, really. At least to a lot of companies, it seems like. And of course, ending on a belch, because of course we do. I feel like this is a metaphor for something, but I don't know what. Yeah, stuff. That kind of lag, by the way, is normal in the game on the cartridge. So don't worry about that too much. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not too much, you know what I mean? No? Okay. Well, that's fine, too. I don't know why all this Tiny Kong stuff is over here, but okay. Let's go! And what do we got? Stealthy Snoop. Oh boy. Sneak around the base to the checkered flag. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad stealth mission is, shit. Couldn't even think of the right word. Oh well. Oh, I just hit no because I thought I hit the wrong button because it didn't immediately try again. Good old jank from the 90s. Anyway, I'm just sitting here waiting for Tab to start making fun of me. Not that I need help with that, but, you know. I know he loves to do it. That's probably for the better, actually. That's just a quick reset, because that's dead end. I don't want that. Oops. Actually, I am genuinely curious about something. I've never had a chance to try this. Alright, so the flashlight guys are apparently completely immune to your crystal coconut attack. There we go.
Well done.
First try! Wait a second. That's not correct. Also, again, check out that hostile game design. That exists solely to get you back without having you spend crystal coconuts. And so you can hit a Diddy Kong balloon and get a couple of coins with Chunky Kong. Someone signed off on this game, apparently. I'm just kind of in awe of a lot of these decisions. Like, I don't think anybody actually played this. Or if they did, it certainly wasn't anybody in enough of a position to be like, hey, maybe that's a little silly. let's go to Snide's HQ. Show him our blueprint. Give me a banana. A banana. I don't think anybody else has a blueprint. Oh, right. Lanky Kong does. Give me your blueprint. Real nice. There we go. There's our Trophin's Golf portal. Let's go in. Feed this guy 50 bananas. Wow, look at that quick scaling up. Curious if we can switch Kongs in the middle of a boss and what that will do. Okay, I'm locked out of Kong switching during this carnival of madness. Except for using the tag barrel. The tag barrel functions as it's supposed to. Although, God, I'm getting some performance issues. This is pretty laggy. Way worse than it normally is in the main game. Alright, so it turns out that we can switch Kongs mid-boss. I'm genuinely hoping, once again, to fuck the game up in some way, because that would be funny. Like, I know that King Cutout is, of course, designed around you having multiple Kongs to fight him with. But only a select few bosses are designed around certain characters' power-ups. That was quite silly of me. Oh, there's a star under there. I was wondering what that symbol was supposed to be. It's a star. Because it made me think of something in the worst level in the game. And 3 hits, and Dogadon is done. And that key. Yeah! Easy. Let's go ahead and hit that exit level real quick. And continue to ignore... Oh, hi. I thought the door was over there. No, it's not. It's over to the side. Anyway, I'm going to take a couple of seconds here and look at what this message is on Discord, so the video might freeze. Oh. Okay. That's an image for me. Wow, look at that big rock on that island. Wow. Wow, look at those bright flashes of thunder. Let's get us some free bananas while we're in the general vicinity. Insert our first key. And have a door open upward into a place where it doesn't belong. So far, you've missed me beating a boss, and that's about it. A couple bananas. But again, there's 200 in this game, so that's... You know... Not saying a ton, alright? Alright, so where's the fourth? This way. Alright. Oh boy, one of these things. But some more of the points. A lot of thunder flashing. Sorry about your eyes, everybody in the entire world. And a double, I'm sorry to anyone with any sort of, you know, photosensitive issue. Oh. That's wrong. You gotta remember that the correct button for that is Z and down. Hey, isn't this great? I want my number to go up, come on. We might not be able to access the rest of the ship until we get the second key. But just in case, I'm doing a quick check around the area. No, we're stuck here in terms of doing anything with the ship. And we shoot a kazooie feather at that thing and get a free banana. Hey. There we go. Oh, did she not give us a banana? Yeah, that's pretty much... Like, wow, who would have guessed? My depth perception is already not particularly great. And for reference, it is made even worse in this game because, wow. Good old 2D objects and a 3D world. As I've described before, that it was a common shortcut with things in the 64 era, and it was not really a great idea. Ah, love that frame rate. Except for the part where I don't. Where's my sounds gone? Where'd that tree go? Crunch. What was that sound? That was fantastic is what it was. We stomp the beaver. Yes. Well, almost. It doesn't have a stomp type of animation, but it does have getting instantly killed by getting walked on by Giant Chunky. That's pretty great. Victory dance here. Oh. Alright, so this is Chunky's. That bee isn't gonna poop on us, that's good. Imagine having to think about bee poop. However, it did tackle us during that cutscene. Which, I mean, honestly, that's actually funny, so. Also, that tree is just gone forever. Hey guys, we just killed a tree. For seemingly no good reason. Oh, he's doing something with it, that's for sure. Cranky special barrels. Oh boy, it's a Diddy Kong barrel somewhere where we can't access for no good reason. Classic DK64. And this time, Alright, this time we just get a banana. Just free banana. Alright. Nice. Nothing behind there. Listen, it already has, like, nonsense dimensions because we saw that door open upward when there was no room for it. Oh, hey, Jungle Japes. Oh boy, you gonna show me another Diddy Kong barrel in an inaccessible location? No, this one's a free banana, I think. Yep. Thanks, Squawks. Now, can you stop making that fucking noise? Get a cough drop. I mean, buddy, Squawks, you sounded fine in the regular DKC games, but now you're just screeching constantly. Oh, hey, look at those 3 Squawkses pop in. Oh, they couldn't remove that tutorial. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't quite think it was that. Okay. Yeah, normally that switch is just pressure activated, but I love the fact that I can do that with any Kong. That's very funny. Far funnier than it perhaps should be, but here we are. Oh, yeah, that's usually where Diddy Kong is. I was hoping that Diddy Kong would still be drawn in there and all the buttons would still be, yeah. I get it, Squawks.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And Maze Mall. This is the one where we have to kill everything that's in here, right? Yeah. This is one you get like twice in the entire game. And it's pretty fun when you do, because, you know. Can we change during minigames? Yes.
Well done!
Well done indeed. That is pretty easy, but this is level 1, so... There's a couple other switches in here, right? Yeah, there's red feathers. Switch for jamming Kazooie into. That one's just a free banana, though, I think. Oh no, there's a barrel. Is this the swimming one? This is the swimming one, isn't it? Yep. Splish Splash Salvage. Simple, but of course, water controls. Whoa. Hey. Fuck. Whoo! Yeah, this is an oddly difficult one because, again, swimming controls, it's the N64. You may not have noticed very well, but there were some points where I was hitting the A button to swim and I was just gaining a not insignificant amount of height doing that. There we go.
Well done.
And like, I get it, I was holding up during those, but that's because I was facing down before, and like, it's really amazing how fast that turn happens, because it doesn't otherwise. I mean, me complaining about the intended mechanics of the game, but also, it feels really weird. Gotta stomp that 3 times for some reason. And we end up down here. In this very weirdly creepy part of this first level. Lighting. This is so strange. Over here is where Chunky's Kasplat is, I think? Yeah. So let's just, you know, do this the simple way. Eating some of them pineapples. Ah, I wasn't fast enough. Well. I mean, I guess we can wait, but we'll go back and we'll get the other thing. Nice little gap crossing there, Chunky. You're doing terrifically, buddy. Hey. Crud. Boy, I'm glad there aren't lives, because I don't like having to stop in the middle of the road like this, because it's very silly. Oh, the ropes are gone. Okay. That is weird. Ah! Really? Can't make fun of my depth perception when it's in the dark. Yes, you can. I'm not sure why this area is like this, by the way. With the torches just shooting fire straight into the air. It makes no sense whatsoever. Walks off the edge. Doo -doo 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 -doo. Alright. Yeah, so over here, here's our barrel blast course. This will be even easier than the first one. Never mind. I got the banana bunch at least. Yeah, I was pretty much setting myself up for a fool there, right? Oh, you said this would be easy, huh? Like I said, at least I got the banana bunch. Which I missed that time, so... Small target and all that. But hey, just a banana floating in the sky, totally normal. Totally normal. Don't know why you don't believe me on that one, but here we are. Oh hey, an arena pad in case we want to fight beavers, I guess. Well, I screwed that up real bad. Amazing. Alright, camera. Also, the more that I think about those propeller vines, those things are weird. As we get all the switches that are already pressed. Gotta open the gates. Did I get this balloon already? I guess I did. Okay. I was thinking ahead for once. Never happen again. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. That time, that was the game. Not me. Frozen in the middle of the camera angle transition. That's great. Well, at least didn't do anything weird to the game. That's for sure. Well, so far, anyway. That is so far for sure. And... where am I? There we are. Yeah, that one's a little bit funky because, of course, you don't have a good camera angle downward. And I'm not going to trust that mushroom to bounce me straight onto the stump. And neither should you. There are easier ways to do that. Come on. Is that a disco ball? Why is there a disco ball in here? I forgot that that was a thing. Like, what is this anyway? Is this like a beehive, an armadillo shell? I just know that it's got a disco ball in it for some reason. And also it's a place where we can get a golden banana, but you probably guessed that already. Yeah. No disco ball in here, nor a banana balloon. So, in there, well, we can see that big pedestal. That is where our golden banana target is. Hey. Was that necessary? Yes. Oh. Okay. I mean, in that case. The barrel. Alright. Let's pick up some more bananas for Tiny. And then we're going to switch to Chunky, and he is going to get the bonus barrel that's at the top of those giant trees, which you might have seen in the middle of the area. And if you didn't, that's okay, because you'll find out about them in a moment. Look at the size of that thing. That is a big bonus barrel. Getting those bananas was a little weirder than I thought it would be.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Alright, Minecart Mayhem. This minigame, this one can be a pain in the ass. My speed is slow down. Alright, this was actually not too bad, but this minigame does get pretty hard later on. Just not that particular bonus barrel, I guess. I remembered that one being a lot harder. As you can probably tell, also shoutouts to the bonus barrel turning back to regular size after we were done with it. That's weird. But yeah, this whole game is kind of weird. use up almost all of our crystal coconuts because, wow, these power-ups use them a little too heavily. It's a minor issue. Now let's get our knockoff Talon Trot going. And make our way over this way and completely ignore that naughty and... Go across here. Up to this location where we have to have Diddy shoot open the door for some reason. Boy, am I glad that we can Kong switch anytime. Don't those pegs look a little loose to you? Thank you for teaching me how to play a video game. Also, shout out to seeing the sparkly effect behind the painting. Wow. Something in. Puzzle over. Bees equals very yes. That's not a good prize. Can I hit them with any sort of... Do I need to shoot them? I need to shoot the bees. Okay. Well, advice for life, I guess, is that in order to defeat bees, you need gun. We are learning so much today. Oh, there's a banana fairy in here. Okay, well. Broad. That sound is apparently actually the emulator struggling really hard to put that picture onto the screen. There we go. You know, this is probably... This type of emulation, this is probably why we will never have an N64 Mini. Which, in that case, Nintendo should just go back to making the N64s themselves and, you know, make new regular cartridges for whatever games they still have the rights to, which is probably, like, none of them, except for stuff that is completely first party. And that's what those dirt things do if you didn't know, if you've never played this game for some reason, and yet you're watching a stream of a randomizer of it. Hey, it could happen. I've done it before with a couple of games. Hey. A minigame barrel. What do we got? What do we got?
Welcome to bonus
Speedy
stage.
swing sortie. Okay, this one is pretty obvious. It's mostly just a test of timing, I'm pretty sure. And a test of actually getting on the mushroom for some reason.
Well done.
And the Kasplat is back because why not? So, fun fact, around the time this game came out, and I don't 100% know why I remember this, but I had a guidebook for this game because, you know, this was an era when your family bought you all your games because you were like 9 or whatever, right? And they would often buy you a strategy guide for it because, you know, why not? And I distinctly remember, the point is that this strategy guide called the Kasplats, which I think are very directly referred to as Kasplats in the game, in a super obvious place, referred to them as Crushas, which is kind of silly because Crusha is a completely different... Like, Crusha doesn't even exist in this game except as a multiplayer reskin that you can unlock for getting 15 of the banana fairies for some reason. Yes, there was a multiplayer feature for this game. It was strange and unnecessary. Exactly as you would expect, I suppose. Hooray, we get to be Rambi. Inside of a very, very small area because this game not being a straightforward, you know, one point to the other platformer like the original Donkey Kong Country series. You get only a small amount of Rambi. These are the slowest moving balloons ever. How can I not hit these? Oh, right. See, this one at least is, like, trying a little, so... to screw that up makes a little bit of sense. I include air quotes around the term sense here, but, you know... you knew that. Nice. I only took like 1 billion shots. Hooray, we got another banana medal. Alright, so that should be more than enough bananas to go see Troffenskoff and get into the boss. Yeah, see, it's 75 you need to get in here. Okay, fine, I guess I'll use the tag barrel. Twist my arm, why don't you? Oh, hey, Armadillo. Another super easy boss, just like the other one. In fact, I almost feel like this might be a harder boss than Dogadon. We're gonna let Lanky have this because he doesn't have a dedicated boss fight of his own, and this one doesn't require anybody's specific powers. Yeah, okay, considering that rolling phase, I'm definitely feeling like Dogadon is the easier boss. Especially since Dogadon was only a 3-hitter, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's how I feel some days too, buddy. Ow! And away goes Armadillo. Yeah, same, Lanky Kong. Oh, and now Squawks is gonna come here and tell us about the keys that we already know about. Thanks, Chief. Well. Can't skip this. Oh well. This will just show us the grate going up. And door opening, and the thing behind, or over by the propellers, opening as well. See, at least that makes sense to open upward. That other door, absolutely not. There's the door. Okay, how do we get under here? That was weird. Sometimes the game will just push you under the surface of the water a little bit. I mean, I'm sure there's like an actual pattern to it, but it never feels like there is. That one is the slot machine, I think. Alright, so in here we've got a Snides HQ, we've got an arena pad. And yeah, I think this is... Well, first of all, that's activated with the Z button, which is a weird thing that I don't remember.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And yeah, here we go. Batty Barrel Bandit. This is the slowest slot machine that you will ever see. Alright, so you need to actually line up the golden bananas here. And you can tell that you need to sort of lead things a little bit. Basically, you have to hit the button when you see the image coming across the top of the reel. It is really, really jank sometimes, as you can tell by the fact that I've already extremely lost this. Good of them to leave the humming keeping going in the background, though. Just to really rub it in, the fact that you lose this minigame. Which is, like, the simplest thing possible, and yet, because it has tolerances so sloppy that, I don't know, it fits in with the rest of this game. It's very easy to screw up. It's my bad for missing that the first time. Fuck!
Well done.
There's a pattern to that in terms of numbers between each image rotating, and I don't 100% know what it is, except that the first one, every third thing is the gold banana. Either way, it's a... You know, one of the dumber mini-games, that's for sure. And I probably wouldn't complain so much if it weren't for the fact that the first time through, that first reel definitely moved forward 2 after I hit the A button. That was quite a troll. Oh boy. Our third level in a row here is Creepy Castle. That's... pleasant. Oh, dog's barking at the TV. Even the dog is unimpressed. And get a massive injection of air in the area, rectum, and here we go. Searchlight Seek. This minigame is conceptually very simple. We'll see how this goes because I am a terrible shot, and the hit detections on this can be a little bit weird. I mean, most of it's going to come down to my, lack of skill, but you can definitely get some weird stuff with, hitting these things a little ahead or behind where they are. Or because of where the melon splat goes. Let's try that again. Let's take at least a couple of cracks at this.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And yeah, you can tell this is not exactly the most rapid-fire piece of hardware in this game universe here. Yay, first try. Except for where it wasn't. Alright, so if I recall correctly... Well, for a start, if I recall correctly, that thing can just hit me from a funky angle. And more of the point, if I recall correctly, that's Diddy's Kasplat that's in here. And in order to open it, we need Donkey Kong. Because they just were going all in, basically, with this, this inter-character connectivity thing by this point. Of, hey, you gotta go use the tag barrel in order to make progress. Alright, into the level we go. Creepy Castle. This one is actually pretty decently designed, although, wow, we're really seeing the complete lack of any friction here, aren't we? That's okay, I needed the heal. Like... Oh no, I guess it was just for Diddy Kong, but when we entered, you saw how much we slid, right? That was a little over the top. So here's the deal. Instead of doing this level normally, Oh, hi, Skellington Kremling. Instead of doing this level regularly, we're just going to rush the boss. Which means I gotta find a trough and scoff, and then I gotta figure out how many bananas we need. I think it's gonna be 100. And we're gonna do King Cutout, and that's going to be the last big thing that we do on this stream, because, you know, we're at a slightly awkward amount of time where it's like, I don't know how much I can do, but I know I can do that. And do you cut early, or do you do only part of a program? Well, you've seen which I've chosen, or heard about which I've chosen anyway. Oh. Okay. This is a Chunky Kong area, huh? Or at least it's got some of his bananas in it. So guys can splat. Hey, it's free real estate. I'll take it. And there's Candy Kong. We choose to continue ignoring that. And right here, we've got a need for 100 bananas. Okay. This way, we've got DK coins, a couple of Diddy Kong bananas. This way is a Diddy Kong area. Quick look at our level total here. 79, alright, so we need 21 more bananas. So I guess it makes sense to go get those Diddy Bananas that are over there. Over here is a Lanky Kong area. So what's our... We're at 99. Okay. So we literally just need one more, which should be, like, right out here. Yep. Can't change in this room at all. Okay. Didn't realize that. I thought it was just after the door opened. But nope, can't change in the Trough and Scoff room whatsoever. Yeah, same to you, Chunky Kong. Yeah. All right. And yeah, here we go. Here's the boss that Lanky Kong gets that's not in the boat. Except it's a boss fight for all Kongs. You just start as Lanky. So, again, the guy doesn't get a dedicated boss fight during the entire game. It's pretty rude if you think about it. Maybe even if you don't. Anyway, I'm really, really bad at this boss. Let's do it. Let's fight King Cutout. This should be hilarious. I mean, it's full of laser beams and obnoxious noises. What's not to love? Ow. Yeah, so King Cutout moves in a fairly obvious pattern, at least to start with. I was not holding Z, game. I should not be underwater right now. Sometimes it just dives you if you hit the water hard enough. Which is the weirdest thing. I like how all the parts sort of jostle there. Alright. So I think for this part, while King Cutout has only the one arm... Fuck's sakes! Get out the damn water. I believe during this part, things just move a little bit faster. In terms of King Cutout going back down. And maybe you get more phases of shooting. I can't see anything at this camera height. There we go. And see, this time I didn't end up in the water. I don't get it. Alright, so now's when the fun part begins, because this is where... Yeah. You hear that? With every... Aha! The boss fight is moving another phase over. Another space over, rather. And I don't know if it's a guaranteed 4 spaces that it moves, but we're going to try doing that. Of course, yes, it does move in a very simple pattern as it goes around the outside of the level. And yeah, if you miss a single shot, if you jump into the wrong cannon, your Kong will go careening out of the level, and you will not be able to use them for the rest of the fight. Your goal is to hit King Cutout 9 times without losing all 5 of your Kongs. And we managed to do it without losing anybody. That's kind of impressive. As the 2 Kremlings who are responsible for this are just like, we're out of here. Very nice. Very nice. Also, yeah, you can still die in this boss arena. So, don't do that. Get the key and go. Oh, I just heard the Ghost Kremlin go, whoa! That was pretty great. Out we go. Let's hand in that key. I do want to see what level 4 is, just out of curiosity. And then I guess that's where we will end the stream, because that ended up going a lot faster than I thought it would. That's as much of a fanfare as you get. The other side of the propellers, I can never remember this. There we go. And it's Frantic Factory. That's alright.
Okay.
All right, that's gonna do it for us for now.